We're an IT company. We specialise in business software, business-to-business software. We support and train people in a range of software, including Microsoft Dynamics Nav, Pegasus Opera accounting software, construction software, database and CRM software, as well as payroll and HR software. Well, we've got to reflect back to our clients that we're up to date with technology. That's our sort of background and our history. We do find out more and more people looking online for the solutions, and what I've learned is that probably 80% of trying to find new business is done online. It's just 20% is closing the deal for the salesman. So it's more and more pressure on the marketing side. Outbound inquiries are really being taken over by inbound inquiries, and you've got to be seen on the internet to be part of that challenging future, I think. We were looking for a company like DigiEnable to help us, because we were finding that we're quite a website that I've had for quite a number of years. It's been developed gradually, but not really done thoroughly in the beginning, so a lot of the SEO, the keywords, the design of it wasn't really delivering results for us. We hadn't really embarked on much in Google Analytics, and we weren't really tying up what we were doing on Twitter and LinkedIn with our website, and needed an overall review of how we should be doing it and what direction to go, other than doing it with our eyes closed, I suppose. When I first spoke to Darren, I met him at a networking event, which I felt it was nice to see someone face to face instead of online. Felt that he was being proactive. That was a great way to meet someone. To be honest, it was because you had some background with local public services as well. I felt that was sort of encouraging. I wanted someone who worked locally, and that was sort of knowledge I felt was suitable to us, especially because it's business to business. I asked Darren to help me put together a sort of bespoke training package for my colleague Rachel and I, to sort of fill in the gaps of my knowledge. I've got a lot of knowledge in graphic design and website development in general, but Darren was able to help me fill the gaps, which was becoming obvious to me was a better way of doing it than going to generic training. So to sort of make it more a thorough use of both our time. Well, it was really good. We broke it down to quite a sort of logical process over 4 months, to sort of a learning process, me carrying out the work and then doing the next stage. So we sort of went through the generic website as well, having a good review of how it's performing. And then I was able to look back on the web pages and develop them with SEO and enhancing them with key terms, looking at what was written on the pages. Then Darren came back a month later to look at the analytics. Once I was thoroughly confident with the analytics, we would then discuss social media, Twitter, LinkedIn, and how we were performing on our social sites. It was extremely interesting to see how quickly I could effectively update our Google Places and Google My Business entries. And finally video, which really was quite enlightening for me. What we could do much better with our, not just the video work, but enhancing our YouTube videos. I've got some colleagues that work in our office in Carrington and down in Cambridge, and all of us together are now keen, running around taking photos of our offices, making sure we've got lots of lovely photos of our products, encouraging reviews from our clients. I'm trying to encourage them to post more things on LinkedIn and share the news, and we're seeing the results of that quite quickly.
Fantastic.
Yeah. What I would say is have a really good chat to Darren. He's all ears. He's very thinks things through. He really does listen, and he's very approachable. I like the way that Darren's been back in contact with me outside the training, specific time as well. And I think the thing was, I made it quite clear in my mind what I wanted first. Definitely value for money. It was really time well spent, and making sure you cover exactly what you want to do and what you need. I did give Darren quite a clear agenda of what I wanted to cover, knowing it was my time and we were paying for it, and I had to sort of encourage my boss that it was a really good use of my time and money. Immediate success, that's for sure. Much more confident about how I'm reporting back to the directors on our Google Analytics and all the different analytics packages. I think what's been really useful is learning just how much you can do with your own time, which is free. A lot of packages that help support your analytics, a lot of online different apps and features that are also helping me to make sure I can report better on what we're actually doing.